Hello my friends and welcome back. It's episode 114. Not episode It's 114. I've been looking at this item which can only be equipped on the main character. And frankly, even if it wasn't cursed, and I strongly suspect that it is cursed, it doesn't make any sense for me. The wearer gains 25 strength and uses strength instead of fellowship. Well, I only have 30 strength. And strength instead of fellowship would, even with plus 25, would be 55 instead of 60. So that would be a net loss. Then toughness instead of willpower. And my toughness is only 50. It would be 75 and my willpower is 120. So that would be a net loss. And agility instead of intelligence, well, you can probably guess that even with a 25 bonus, that would also be a net loss. So the only net gain would be the 25 perception gain. And then obviously the immunity to injuries and traumas, which is not really the biggest deal. And the regen, which is quite nice, but my toughness is not exactly amazing, so it'd probably be like 8 hit points a turn regen. So anyway, this what is undoubtedly a cursed item seems really designed for a melee powerhouse character and not for what I have. Oh, I was also looking at equipment. Specifically, I was looking at the Loyalist garb, which has plus 20% dodge against ranged attacks, which is quite nice. And is just, I think, straight out better than my Enforcer carapace. Plus 20% dodge if you move more than 3 cells as well, so it definitely strikes me as a better piece of kit. I do wonder if at some point I should try and get some strength to wear power armor, but I really haven't actually found any, so maybe the game will be over by the time it turns up. As that is a thing that happens sometimes. Right, anyway, I'm not really planning to use him right now. I think that device is just best left alone. I could have sworn I'd already explored that, but maybe not. As I said, it's a new chapter, so who knows if there have been any changes to the map. Okay, I think this is where we were supposed to be going. I think that my save game might be bugged. I think that these rumors, they basically mention stuff I've already done, but because I did them before the patch that added them. They're just there forever. Okay, now this is the place that had the weird lasers. But nothing has changed here, I'm gonna presume.
Keep your wits about you.
I already did all the boxes. Well, I went here and there wasn't anything. Unless I got the place I was supposed to be going wrong. No, it was Langren's Belt. It was Langren's Belt I was supposed to be visiting to. Might as well just check systems as I pass through them, though. Five plasticsteel. I think I'll grab this one. It's actually quite a lot. Tech Priest reported a brief malfunction in the Geller field. Okay, that wasn't exactly a good ending. Although that said, I mean, nothing happened, so... Having already studied the surface of the planet before, the augurs detect a suspicious zone with an unidentified object at its center. It must have been hidden previously by some force field, but now, for some reason, inactive. Okay. Wow. For some reason it repeated the same thing 3 times. Immediately after the ship approaches close enough to the planet, a strange artifact from Homunculus' laboratory activates. Trying to receive the incoming signal from the planet's surface, the black faces of the prism have started to emit a pulsating lilac light. The augur team reports that the source of the signal is a small beacon that cannot be studied from orbit. A group of living organisms is detected around the beacon. Send a scout team. Disgusting sight unfolds before the scouts. In sinister, high-fenced enclosure, hideous mutants crawl and writhe. Hundreds of ugly beasts, their shape vaguely reminiscent of humans, squirm on several pairs of deformed arms and legs, incapable of attacking or doing much of anything else beyond crawling in the dirt. The creatures are riven with endless pain, which seems to feed the Dukari beacon at the center of the pen. Okay. Burn it with flame. Job's done. This might be one of these ones where it's like potential negative event. I didn't feel like activating the beacon. This is where that safe was that I couldn't get into because I failed a number of checks that I had a high chance of passing.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Where did everybody go?
I always keep my options open.
Oh, this is the one where this is the one where there was a load of pirates and we killed them all. Not the one that I'm thinking of with the safe. They're chasing the elusive Contempt, legendary pirate ship that's been plundering cargo ships around the expanse for several hundred years. The elusive Contempt's captain addresses you via Vox in a cheerful, almost affectionate voice. He thanks you for high-grade resources mined by the Von Valancius extractors, and also for your invaluable assistance in his escape. As soon as he finishes his speech, the elusive Contempt swiftly enters the warp, and a powerful salvo intended for his vessel explodes against your void ship's shields instead. What was that noise? No, it was some bug suiciding themselves into the aircon.
This hallowed vessel's bulkheads will hold strong.
Didn't the description say that they just fled into the void? Into the warp? So why are they still here?
No escape pods detected. No emergency beacon detected. No survivors detected.
Okay, did a ship just die? Why is Pascal reading out a death voice for a ship that doesn't seem to, Oh, those torpedoes are going for my ally. I could ram him and he would just be destroyed. Where is the elusive Contempt anyway? Or did it just warp away? I guess it just warped away. Okay, I'm not doing any crazy ramming. Okay. Reloaded lances suffer an additional 25% hit chance penalty. I don't remember that being a thing. Let's cut down those torpedoes just to better protect my ally, even though his survival is immaterial, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I want him to just be killed very easily. And thus deny valuable cover that he provides. Alright, all guns back online. Because they're all macro cannons. Except that one, but I think it covers lances as well. Ah, if only I'd stepped the space back. Okay, we've got 3 enemy ships over there. Okay, that'll do. Tell you what, that frigate just wants to die, doesn't it? The way it just positioned itself with these 3 guys pointing right at it.
Another enemy sundered by the void.
No, that was an ally. I guess there's nothing I want to do here. Kind of annoying that 1 plasma torpedo takes out 4. But hey. Let's go. This should be an easy finish. Just gonna shuffle to the side. Just put me slightly further away from those and give me better alignment. Oh, he's torpedo food. Okay, just one set of torpedoes left, and I think it's eminently avoidable. I can just go straight past them, since they can only explode on their turn. Cool, I can just click buttons. Done.
Victory is ours.
Is that it? Do they just get away? Is this one of these things where I had to get here, like, ASAP? I don't know, I guess you were supposed to just come here instantly. It was one of these missions where as soon as you heard the rumor, you were supposed to just teleport over. That's all I can think of. Okay, yeah. Fine, whatever. I mean, he teleported out on turn 1, so there was literally nothing I could do. Level up. Plus 1 round for every 10 points in the Warp Channeler's lore skill. These are the superpowers, which are you can only use one ultimate, so I mean, having more options is nice, but it doesn't innately achieve too much. Alright, let's go and do this story mission. I don't know how much more there is to do out here in the galaxy. Mission to speak, Lord Captain. The Augur crew have registered activity in the orbit of Quetzar Tema, one of the worlds of the Winterscale dynasty. According to the report, the Emperor's Vow, the flagship of the rogue trader Carlos Winterscale, is positioned over the Southern Hemisphere. Lord Captain, this is it, right here, so very close. The quiet whispers, they won't stop. They keep buzzing in both my ears that my little door is somewhere on this world. The door from my visions, the one I told you about. Nothing major, just my last hope for salvation. Huh. Of course not, Lord Captain. Do not interrupt you any longer. Allow me to repeat, Lord Captain. The Emperor's Vow, the flagship of the rogue trader, has been detected. One of the Winterscale worlds. What are your orders? No, of course not. The officers are about to extend the range of the wave emitters. Data has been updated. The largest continents suffered from a moderate Xenos planetary invasion. We have discovered the wreckage of several Aldari vessels on the periphery of the system. Another vessel crashed into the world, causing minor seismic activity. A dozen shuttles of the Winterscale dynasty are patrolling the space directly above the crash site. Presume the Xenos hunt is in full swing, and the hunter has already caught the scent of its prey. Throne, take me. Ahem. Beg your forgiveness, Lord Captain. The Emperor's Vow has detected the empowered emanations of our augurs and is requesting permission to initiate Vox transfer. What would you have us do? The Emperor's Vow sends its greetings to the glorious ruler of the Von Valancius dynasty. This is Erbrit Afdeef, his lordship Kalagos Winterscale's Vox Master, who has the honor of speaking on behalf of his lord today. You feel like My god, this name. Seriously. Are they trying to kill people reading stuff out loud? My god. His ostentatiously confident tone is meant to hide his concern. Not even the void of the cosmos can hide your anxiety, Erebright. Now speak. By the gold of the throne, the scions of Von Valancius are shrewd to a man. You see, the Lord Captain is yet another heated argument with the esteemed Incentia Cordia, and he had very good reason for his displeasure. I dare not discuss his lordship's affairs, but can divulge that we are set out to protect the dynasty's rightful Demesian from the invasion of the profane Xenos. This is how we arrived here. There's no better hunting ground when you need to cool off your head, I believe the Lord Captain said. We easily crushed the pathetic mockery of a fleet that was laying siege to the unfortunate world. Of course, most of the Xenos fled, but we did reduce a few of their ships to chum for the Void Beasts. An Aldari fleet? That means there are many more Kudarok survivors than I dared hope. Alantuk, I must go to this planet to find them, to try and save them. I hope your answer changes soon. I'll wait it more eagerly than I waited to be freed from the Dark City. Something tells me that the story does not end here. You see, your lordship, one of the Eldari ships crashed onto Quasar Tema, and so the Lord Captain chose to descend and finish off the elusive prey, but he has not been able to find his way out of the local woods for over 30 days now, and this concerns me greatly. Anticipating the next question, your lordship, no, I am confident the captain is alive. His body and spirit do not break easily, and besides, he is accompanied by Wharton the Grey, who would sell his soul if it helped keep the Lord Captain out of harm's way. You must halt the frenzy of your stellar rival, Elantark, or else by Ashta's tears his subjects will not escape retribution. Then he deserved it! How could you not find your master over the course of 30 days? Things are not so simple. The Lord Captain last contacted me from a landing point currently right under the Vow's belly. We lost a dozen shuttles and several hundred scouts in the first days of the search, all who went down and never came back. Our shuttles are relentlessly sweeping the airspace where our people perished. This way we were able to reduce the search area to just a few thousand kilometers. Which still does not change the fact that people in the thicket are disappearing without trace, and something is jamming Vox transmissions. A full hunting party consisting of 100 hand-picked enforcers, and his lordship's personal retinue. Generous favour in return for a generous favour. Find Lord Captain Winterscale and bring him back to the Emperor's Vow. I swear at the Golden Throne I will convince him to side with you in any conflict that occurs in the next 100 years. After all, am I allowed to make deals on the Lord Captain's behalf while he remains unavailable? Do you want 2 rogue traders to go missing on a single cursed world? Not gonna happen. Excellent way to show Kaligos who is the strongest rogue trader in the Expanse. Count me in. Did you say that rising stars burn brighter than the old? Data transfer decree has been signed. My crew will send you the landing coordinates. The cup of fate runneth over, Elantark. My kin have already drained their vessel of grief down to the bitter dregs. Before your stellar rival has time to claim the lives of the last children of Kudarok, we must stave off oblivion for those who only lament the loss of their heart and home. I'm sure the children of Asuran had a good reason to attack a monkey world. Sure, we'll save them. Well, the other monkey even half the likes of you. Perhaps a fragile peace between our species could one day be possible. Oh, there's an Aldari shipwreck. This is new. Let's go. Let's get stuck in. Excuse me. Well, we landed okay. Winterscale's shuttle awaited its owner's return in vain.
Let us not dawdle.
It's a snake. That seems to have its tail caught in some debris. And thus it cannot go anywhere. Rusted containers for transporting supplies. Botanical
Rise
threat
to the
level
top,
Alpha
or
2.
get left in the dust.
To the forests. The shuttle disappears in the wild vegetation of the island. Several hours pass before the road trailer finally admits that he's aimlessly wandering around in circles. Any attempts to get back on track by retracing his steps have failed. Now it is clear how he got lost on his own world.
Watch your steps. And done.
Keep your wits about you.
It's a trap. After several hours of traversing the forest, a small mountain blocks the way. Something about the pattern on the stone seems wrong. A few moments later it becomes clear that there are cogitator parts glinting at the base of the mountain. The machines appear to have grown the stone in itself along with the dirt and grass, the only proof of their artificial origin being the occasional flashes of lumens powered by some random unknown impulses. Oh, Andil, Kalinian, and Yustar, the monkey will pay for your suffering. Suffering, the spirit stones are shattered to stand. She who thirsts has long finished her feast. We will destroy them. Every monkey who... Did you hear that? The soul destroyers are back. Khan, fill our hearts with fury.
I will wipe your disgusting presence out of existence!
You dare oppose us?
Wow, bringing you along was a waste of time, old Eutrophile. You haven't even uttered a word.
Didn't flinch.
Till the end of combat.
On it.
A pitiful attempt.
Your door is on fire.
I'll see to it personally. It's as good as done.
A moving target lives longer.
Take game.
You've got a problem. I've got a prize.
Voice of command. Air of authority.
Tell me, and it is done.
Overwhelming stratagem.
Don't get too cocky.
Faith without deeds is worthless. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Get ready.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, you have to actually pay for the attack. I misunderstood that move. Well, that's fine.
My spirit fades.
I don't get it. Why didn't she do anything? Why was there no plot, despite the fact that, you know, she's right here?
If it serves your cause. No weakness is hidden from my sight. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. I understand your intent.
Heal my wounds.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Here they come.
Stop hitting me!
I do not fear a perilous path.
Wow, this guy kind of sucks, huh?
Kasa.
I'll brush this off.
Does she still have rapid fire engaged? Yep.
Doubt is
Catch.
for the weak. I will not yield to the likes of you.
Oh, that's amazing.
The ranks of the dead.
They're a little too far away for Burnination right now.
I'll do it. This is why I was chosen. Faith without deeds is worthless. As
Cool.
the Emperor commands, I act.
I'll stick rapid fire back on for next turn. All those hits, man. Still waiting for Cassio to set all these idiots on fire.
Finally run out.
Their fragility has been
All
exposed.
walk our own
Don't you dare leave us now!
It's nothing.
ends here.
Ow.
At your back and reduced to dust.
My path won't end here.
It will be done.
So, annoyingly, of course, he didn't get his go until the snipers had already had theirs, so he couldn't protect my characters with Rockacrete. Nor could I boost them with Reveal the Light.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
You will pay dearly for your actions.
If I may?
Deliver us!
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
From the ashes, I will
What my
rise.
purpose?
Hold on!
Guide
Stay
my
with us!
hand.
A mere pain won't stop me. I'm ready for whatever comes.
I had better do something about this.
Heal my wounds.
Who if not me?
Maybe a desperate measure here would be a good idea, but my chance to hit with it is next to 0.
I refuse.
I'll return this favor tenfold.
Another foe painted black.
No enemy will thwart my purpose.
Oh, these snipers, man.
Your path ends here.
This sacrifice will forge our way to victory.
Man, she is so much weaker than she used to be.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Spill no tears for me, Isha.
Do not dare ask. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'll paint
do it.
your death in colors.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I'll see to it personally. Your end was inevitable.
There's still 3 of them left, though. Well, 4, in fact.
I'll make it happen.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Alright, I dodged it.
No tears for me, Isha.
And I said burn, baby, burn.
Inevitable.
Eldari
Join
Inferno!
The ancestors.
Okay, now there's 2. Now it's starting to feel like I might survive this.
I'll make it happen.
Can't catch my breath.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain, as duty demands.
Well,
If only that were possible.
she's still pretty strong. I want to pass her turn, but I can't, can I? Too far away.
I'm afraid not.
Isha, heal my wounds.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay, waking nightmare, go.
Don't
Will
leave
not
us.
fail the craft world.
That's an
Oh, I
order.
died. I died to the blood drinker staff damage.
If I may,
You will pay dearly for your actions.
try to die with grace at least.
If I get hit, I lose. And if I don't get hit, I win. It's that close. I have no healing item that she could use. Or do I? That seems hardly worth the
I
effort.
can see bright colors again.
If I get hit, I'm dead anyway.
Will pay dearly for your actions.
Oh, he didn't have a shot! Or he fumbled his turn.
As duty demands.
Into
Okay,
darkness.
we lived. Well, that was a spicy
Is
attack.
there money to be made?
Speak, Elan Tak.
When the faithful are...
Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
All
The
my
songs of my ancestors.
Let's not waste time with pleasantry.
Sins hidden in the heart.
I will lead us to fortune.
all
This
of
is
my
good as done.
knockdowns instantly became traumas. That is quite annoying. I can remove them, I think. I've got some trauma removing kits.
Fate and fortune favor the bold. I owe you a debt.
You love to take charge, don't you?
You are in the presence of house.
Look no further.
They fear to look at me because of my appearance. I fear to look at them.
What is it?
I'm restless. Injuries will not slow me.
Is it just me,
Be
or are my
strong.
2 medkits
Greater
being like
trials lie ahead.
disappearing there?
Oh, thank you, Shireen.
I align my path with...
The Emperor sets my path. The pain will subside.
The healing is much appreciated.
Let me tend to your wounds.
You have offered me another chance.
Okay, we're done. Bodies of the Aldara have been hacked to pieces with extreme brutality. Their wounds indicate it was done by some power weapon of some kind. The soil under the bodies has turned a rusty brown from... whatever. Only a true monster is capable of such an atrocity.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Yeah, but... I mean... We just killed, like... We just killed, like, 14 of your people.
I always keep
And
my
it's not like
options
you
open.
got them to stop firing at us. Or you, for that matter. Alright. Those old Xenos artifacts will be quite useful when I get back to the Void Ship. Okay, that is going to be it for now, as we are out of time. Those snipers, man. This is the thing that bothers me about this game. It's extremely one shot, one kill. They nerfed the garbage out of Cassia, which is, I guess, fine. Although now she seems to be doing less damage than, like, anybody else. But that hasn't changed the fact that there's no, it feels like there's no exchange in the battle. It's just either you kill them within the first couple of turns or they kill you within the first couple of turns. There isn't much of a battle, it's just
I
very
always have a
one-sided.
backup plan.
Which is why ambushes are so bad. Because losing the first turn is definitely bad. Anyway, now I know how dangerous those rangers are, I'll prioritize them next time. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.